beautiful channel. So I wanted to talk about me being diagnosed with bipolar, and yeah, so my experience. I went to a mental hospital because I was being a dumbass. I was smoking weed and I ate edibles and I was stressing at the same time. The edible was a sativa edible, so I was losing my shit. And all my overthinking, it's like all my thoughts were just correct. And you control your reality with your thoughts and all that shit. And I could see everything. There was no type of secret. I was basically having a fucking episode and I was in psychosis. I couldn't feel embarrassment. I couldn't feel any of that shit. I couldn't feel worry. I couldn't feel nada. So I got, what's that shit called? I don't know the word, but I literally got admitted, we can use that word, into a mental hospital. And it's a cool experience. I'm not gonna lie, me being around like the people that have like, oh, I don't want to do that, but the people that have like mental illnesses, I felt normal being around them. It's like they understood me and they just got it, you know? And I was like, damn, these are the normal people, you know? And these are the people that are like labeled crazy and everything. But I'm not gonna lie, some of them were a little off. There was like this lady that used to just stare at the TV and laugh hella loud, and it would be the news. And I'm like, bro, that shit is funny. That seems like something I would do though, I'm not gonna lie. Just to be weird. Yeah. So literally, next thing, it's a cool experience, I guess. In the beginning, I couldn't hold like papers because the words would just feel light, and I just felt like I was getting yelled at by my dad to be like, you gotta go to school and papers. And it's just all in my head that I'm creating these stories, you know? So I couldn't hold papers. I couldn't do any, like, nothing, you know? And I couldn't look at the time because that just would irritate me. I felt like controlled, like somebody was controlling me. And I really felt happy, you know, like very, very happy. But it's like that happiness got suppressed from all my anger, depression, you know, the world fucking fucks you up and shit. But I was my pure self and I was just a happy person. And in my head, myself reminded me of SpongeBob. SpongeBob reminded me of myself. And I feel like that was my character, even with the gap. My laugh, and everything. And it was just a cool ass experience. So, like this. It was a cool ass experience. So, but I already had one of these episodes by myself, but it was just quiet, you know, and I controlled it, and I was just like, okay, but I was losing my shit, of all the suppression and pressure I was always dealing with at home. So, yeah, literally, I've been home, and I just been myself. I'm not playing any roles. I'm not doing shit I don't want to do. I just been saying fuck y'all hoes. I don't want to do that shit. And I just been watching people who are also diagnosed with bipolar because I just wanted to understand it more. And I'll be honest, they gave me medication and I was like, I'm not fucking bipolar. I'm not fucking bipolar. So I stopped taking the medication. I'm like, fuck, I'm losing my shit. Like, I literally want to just go outside and run and like go bullshit. And I'm like, what the fuck? And before I was not on the medication, I ran outside, I hurt myself, and I went in the random man's car. And the man could have just kidnapped me, and I wasn't thinking. But at the same time, I loved that I finally was at that stage, you know? Because I was afraid that I'm going to get back to this old self of mine that's not me. And I got to pretend to be somebody I'm not. And I'm just like, what the hell, you know? But yeah, all that happened. And I was so I stopped taking the medication and I went outside to the park and the trees started talking to me. And I got scared. So literally called my dad. He didn't answer. I was like, fuck that nigga. I was always angry at my dad because I'm like, this nigga just love coochie all the time. He's just a fucking sex addict. That's all he wants is women. And I literally have such an anger and rage towards my father. But as a friend, I really care for my dad, like as a human. But I feel like as a father, it's like very cringy. That's gonna be my next video. Yeah. So literally, I rushed myself home. I tried to put music on, but once I got home, I felt so overwhelmed. Like it's like my mind just zoomed out, and I felt like I need to calm down. My heart be beating, y'all. It's probably this fan that's stressing me out, bro. The fan be doing that, bro, and I just gotta chill. It's like I have sensory issues, bro. It makes me feel weird. Like I feel terrified of the fan. Like look at it. It just have like long ass fan arms. I don't know. But okay, it's gonna stop soon. It just keeps moving, bro. It's making me feel nauseous. I have to calm down. Yeah, I don't like if I ever have a kid, like my kid's gonna have to experience this. It's possible. I'm so disappointed. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright. I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about. I'm trying to remember. So then I went in my room and I felt like I just zoomed myself out and I seen the planet Earth and I felt so small on the planet and it would scare me. So I would just go inside, you know, and I would just think like I'm just this little person and I was just like, man, I just want to do so much things and everything. But I know I just have to stay focused on myself and shit. And I was like, okay, sometimes I have like this fear thing with myself because I just get super scared and then I just have to like be like, snap out of it. You're fine, you're good, you're human, you're here, you're amazing. And I might have like panic attack or some shit. But when I take the medication, it really grounds me. Like I'm on pills for it and shit. Yeah, in the beginning, I couldn't believe it. I was like, no way, I'm fucking bipolar. But then, like, yeah, I am. It, like, affects my relationships with people. Because one way, I'm, like, so happy with them. And the next, I'm just like, fuck out of my face. And then they get actually mad and like, damn, I wasn't serious. I'm, like, very sarcastic with a lot of shit. And I really just be hurting people. I'm like, damn, it's fucking nuts. Like, I remember my first boyfriend, I cussed him out because he was just not answering my messages. And then I called him, he called me back. I didn't fucking call him because I was like, fuck you, man. then I think 6 months later, I was like, hey, I miss my friend. And he laughed and he said, what's up? And it was cool after that. Shout out to him. I think he might be like me. Because normal people would have cut that shit off. But yeah, pretty awesome.